Do you remember the sound? Not the shouting, not the insults. I'm talking about the laughter, the quiet, suffocating snickers when you turned your back, the way the air in the room changed when you walked in, not out of respect, but out of pity. They looked at you and saw nothing, a ghost, a background character in their story. You felt it, didn't you? That burning sensation in your chest. The tightness in your throat when you wanted to scream, but you stayed silent. You swallowed the poison. You let them think they won. You let them believe you were weak. Good. Let them keep that delusion. Because the most dangerous thing in the world is not the wolf that barks. It is the monster that sits in the corner, watching, waiting, and sharpening its claws in the dark. They threw dirt on your name, hoping to bury you. They didn't realize you were a seed. And now it is raining. Stop lying to yourself. You aren't fine. You spend your nights staring at the ceiling, haunted by the what-ifs. The replay button in your head is stuck. You see the failures in 4K resolution. You feel the sting of rejection like fresh alcohol on an open wound. It keeps you awake, doesn't it? The mediocrity, the terrifying realization that you are average. That fear, it paralyzes you. You look in the mirror and you don't recognize the eyes staring back. They look tired, defeated, hollow. You scroll through screens, watching others live the life you promised yourself you would have. You see their smiles, their victories, and a dark, twisted envy coils around your heart like a serpent. You feel small. The world feels massive, heavy, crushing. You are drowning in the ocean of your own inadequacy. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody cares about your sadness. Your tears are just salt water. They dissolve into nothing. This is the bottom, the absolute zero, the place where dreams go to rot. And it hurts. It is supposed to hurt. Pain is the only thing that is real right now. Embrace the ache, that heaviness in your chest. That is the weight of the old you dying. Let it die. Stop trying to resuscitate the wake version of yourself. You are holding onto a corpse. Something needs to break. Not your spirit, your chains. There comes a moment in the life of a king where he must decide, will I be a victim of my history or the architect of my future? That moment is now. Listen to the rhythm of your heartbeat. It is a war drum. You don't need motivation. Motivation is for children. Motivation is a fickle wind that blows one day and vanishes the next. You need obsession. You need a darkness that swallows everything else. Turn that sadness into fuel. The betrayal, that is your gasoline. The disrespect, that is the match. Light it up. Stop looking for happiness. Happiness is a byproduct. Seek power. Seek competence. Seek the absolute, undeniable capability to destroy the obstacles in front of you. This is not about proving them wrong anymore. That is too small. This is about proving to yourself that you are not who they said you were. It is about alchemy, taking the lead weight of your trauma and transmuting it into the gold of your character. You must become cold. You must become a machine of progress. Emotional attachments to the opinions of sheep? Cut them off. Sever the ties. If they do not help you ascend, they are anchors. Cut the rope. The sword is forged in fire, but it is tempered in ice. Your mind must be the ice. Control. Absolute terrifying control. When the chaos of the world screams at you, you whisper back. When the storm rages, you become the eye. You do not react, you respond. You do not panic, you calculate. A warrior does not brag. A warrior does not post his plans on the internet for applause. He works in the shadows. He builds in the silence. The work you do when nobody is watching is the only work that matters. Discipline is doing what you hate to do, but doing it like you love it. No, that's too soft. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, even if your soul is screaming for rest. It is waking up when the sun is still dead. It is pushing the weight until your vision blurs. It is reading the pages until your mind expands beyond the box they put you in. You must become dangerous. A harmless man is not good. A harmless man is weak. A good man is a dangerous monster who has his claws under voluntary control. Be the monster. Sharpen your intellect. A sharp mind cuts deeper than any blade. Learn the game better than they do. Understand the rules so you can break them. While they sleep, you grind. While they party, you build. While they talk, you execute. Can you feel it? The shift, the atmosphere around you is changing. You aren't the same person who walked into this room. The weakness is evaporating. The doubt is being burned away by the heat of your effort. You are entering the training arc. This is the montage where the hero falls, gets up, falls again, and gets up faster. Every rep is a brick in your fortress. Every hour of study is a weapon in your arsenal. You are sculpting a masterpiece out of flesh and bone. The sweat dripping down your face is holy water. You are baptizing yourself in the church of iron and grit. They won't understand. They will say you changed. They will say you are obsessed. They will say you are too intense. Let them talk. Their voices are fading. They are becoming background noise, static on a radio you turned off miles ago. You are walking a path they cannot follow. The air is thinner here. The pressure is higher. Most lungs would collapse. But you are breathing easier than ever. You were made for this pressure. You were forged for the deep water. Your shadow is growing. It stretches across the floor, swallowing the light. You are becoming a force of nature, unpredictable, unstoppable, a glitch in their system. You are the anomaly. Fast forward. Imagine the day. The doors open. You walk in. You don't say a word. You don't have to. Your presence speaks for you. It screams. The suit fits perfectly. The body underneath is armor. The mind inside is a fortress. They look up. The laughter, gone. Replaced by silence. Not the silence of pity, but the silence of awe. The silence of fear. They see it in your eyes. The 1,000 nights you spent working while they were sleeping. They see the discipline. They see the scars you turned into medals. You don't need to tell them you won. They know. They can smell the victory on you. It hangs in the air like ozone after a lightning strike. This is the best revenge. Not burning their house down, but building a castle so tall that they live in your shadow forever. Not shouting at them, but succeeding so loudly that your achievements shatter their eardrums. You look at them, and you don't even feel anger anymore. You feel indifference. They are insignificant. You have ascended. You are the king now. You sit on the throne of your own making. The crown is heavy, but your neck is strong. You took the bricks they threw at you and built an empire. You took the knives they stabbed in your back and forged a throne. And when you close this screen, the real test begins. Because words don't change lives, decisions do. Tonight, there is no audience, no soundtrack, no dramatic camera angles, just you and the quiet. That's where champions are born. In that silence, in that discomfort, in that moment when no one is watching and quitting would be easy. This is where you separate yourself. You don't wait for permission anymore. You don't ask if it's possible. You move first. You act while doubt is still trying to catch its breath. Every small action compounds. Every refusal to quit rewires your identity. You stop asking how long will this take. You start asking how hard can I go. The days will blur. Progress will feel invisible. Some mornings you'll wake up feeling empty, drained, unsure if it's working. That's the price. That's the toll gate before greatness. Pay it. Without complaint. Because one day, without warning, you'll realize something terrifying and beautiful. You don't need motivation anymore. You wake up and execute. You feel pain and move anyway. You face resistance and smile. Not because it's easy, but because it's who you are now. The version of you that used to hesitate, gone. The version that begged for validation, dead. The version that feared failure, buried. What remains is discipline, precision, hunger. You no longer chase confidence. Confidence chases you. And when life tries to test you again, and it will, you won't break. You won't bend. You won't explain yourself. You'll simply stand there, calm, controlled, dangerous. Because storms don't announce themselves, they arrive. And when you arrive, the world adjusts. Keep going. No excuses, no mercy, no retreat. This is who you are now. You won. Are you ready to claim your throne? Are you ready to make them regret every single time they doubted you? This is not a game. This is your life. The time for talking is over. The time for war is now. If you are one of the few, if you are the shadow that rises, scroll down right now. Do not hesitate. Comment, "I am the storm." Prove that you are still here. Prove that you are listening. Make the algorithm bow to your will. Like this video to seal the contract. Subscribe to join the Legion. I am the storm. Write it, live it, be it.